Phoenix is a wooden roller coaster located at Knoebels Amusement Resort in Elysburg, Pennsylvania. It stands 78 feet tall, has 3,200 feet of track, reaches a top speed of only 45 miles per hour, and is packed with several moments of great floater and flowjector airtime. This coaster is an airtime machine and is worth the visit to Knoebels by itself. This is our full-length, in-depth review of Phoenix and our comments about what you can expect when you go to Knoebels to ride this coaster. Now, let's get into the review. Phoenix originally opened in 1947 at Playland Park in San Antonio, Texas, where it operated as the Rocket. After Playland Park closed in 1980, the coaster remained standing but not operating until 1984 when Knoebels purchased it. With the help of Charles Dinn, the designer of the legendary Beast roller coaster at Kings Island, the coaster reopened as Phoenix in 1985 and has operated ever since. Phoenix is located towards the back of the park over by the park's antique cars. Because of Knoebels' general permanent fare layout, Phoenix is not located in a specially designated section of the park. To get to Phoenix from the parking lot, you go down Knoebels Boulevard, past the Crystal Pool swimming area and flying turns, and turn right on Phoenix Lane. As you approach the ride, you will see a large gravel plaza with benches and flower beds. You will also see Phoenix's station building, which displays the ride name and logo. As you make your way to the queue entrance, you will see a ticket booth where you can buy tickets to ride the coaster. While Knoebels offers all-day ride wristbands during the week, you will have to buy tickets to ride the coaster on weekends. Phoenix's queue is relatively small, consisting of only one cattle pin switchback section and a ramp up into the station. Once in the station, you will see one of Phoenix's two 4-car, 24-passenger trains. These trains are PTC's older trains and only have a single position buzz bar as your restraint. And this buzz bar leaves a significant amount of space between it and your legs, something that plays into the ride experience. Once you have boarded your train and secured your buzz bar, you take a right-hand turn out of the station into a pitch-black tunnel to start your ride. You exit the tunnel and go up the lift hill. At the top of the lift hill, you start plummeting down Phoenix's 72-foot first drop. If you are sitting towards the back of the train, you will get some great standing floater airtime as you go down this first drop. At the bottom of the first drop, you climb up into a slightly banked left-hand turnaround, which has some decent laterals. You then go down a second drop, which delivers similar standing airtime as the airtime you get on the first drop, followed by a speed hill, which delivers a good pop of flowjector airtime. You then go over an airtime hill, followed by a climb up into a slightly banked right-hand turnaround. Off that turnaround, you go up into a double up, followed by a double down. You get good airtime on the first hill of the double up and the second hill of the double down. You then climb up into a slightly banked left-hand turnaround, which has some stronger laterals than the second turnaround. Off that turnaround, you fly over another airtime hill, followed by another airtime hill. These two airtime hills deliver great floater airtime across the length of the train. You then fly over two more airtime hills before climbing up into the final brake run, thus completing your ride. Phoenix is just one of those old school wooden roller coasters that you cannot replicate. While you can get good airtime on any roller coaster with a buzz bar, Phoenix is special. The layout alone is designed to pack in as much airtime as possible, as it is just airtime moment after airtime moment. And these airtime moments deliver. The double up and the double down are great, and those 4 consecutive airtime hills before the final brake run are awesome. While its layout is good, Phoenix shines because of its restraints. The only thing keeping you in your seat is a single position buzz bar. You will not find a seatbelt on this coaster. And those buzz bars allow for so much room that you can actually get standing airtime on the drops. You can also get good airtime regardless of where you sit on the train. Even towards the front of the train, you cannot help but float up out of your seat. In fact, a couple of elements shine towards the front of the train, specifically the climbs up into the turnarounds and that hill connecting the double up and the double down. If you are not bracing yourself or hanging on to anything, those airtime hills on the return trip will send you flying out of your seat. While Phoenix is known for its incredible airtime, it also has a couple of good moments of laterals. That final turnaround before the return trip delivers the strongest laterals on the ride, which definitely leaves you pinned to the side of your seat. Phoenix's ride experience is ridiculous. It makes sense why this rather unassuming wooden roller coaster is an American coaster enthusiast landmark, has received so many golden ticket awards, and remains one of the best wooden roller coasters out there. There is nothing else like Phoenix, and a back row ride is unreal. If you have experienced the double down on Jackrabbit at Kennywood, Phoenix's entire ride experience feels like that double down. This coaster is also incredibly smooth for its age, which is a real plus. Aside from the ride experience, Phoenix's operations are actually quite good. Even while running one-train operations, the ride operators roll dispatches, which keep the line moving fairly quickly. The need to check only the buzz bars definitely helps with keeping the line moving. One interesting thing to note is Knoebels' loose article policy on Phoenix. You will not find any bins on the ride platform. If you have a bag or any belongings you do not wish to bring on the ride, you can just leave those on the ride platform as long as they are on the other side of a yellow line painted on the unload side of the station. We definitely recommend putting your belongings as close to the edge of the unload platform as possible, furthest from the train, to make sure everything stays safe. Although you will not have much of a problem if your belongings stay just on the other side of that yellow line. Overall, Phoenix is a great wooden roller coaster packed with ridiculous amounts of airtime. The layout is quite good, and the restraints definitely help with allowing maximum airtime. If you enjoy airtime, this coaster is a must ride and definitely worth a trip to Knoebels alone. For our final score, we give Phoenix a 9.5 out of 10. This coaster's back row ride is incredible and delivers insane airtime. This is definitely one coaster where you cannot help but get insane airtime, especially towards the back of the train. So, let us know in the comments below if you have ridden Phoenix at Knoebels, and if so, what you think about it. And if you enjoyed this video or are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for more coaster content like this. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more coaster reviews and amusement park content coming soon to Coaster Adventures, and we hope to see you in the next one.